Update. AITAH for kicking my partner out after she told me to stop seeing my daughter? So yesterday, I posted about a situation that happened between my now ex and me pertaining my youngest daughter, and that post blew up more than I expected. A few words before the update. Also, very long update. Thank you all for the incredible support after my post went viral. My girls and I are truly grateful. A special thanks to all the parents who stepped up for a child when it wasn't expected. Children often face the harsh realities of broken homes and crime, and they need our protection. They are innocent and didn't choose to be born into this world, so they need us more than we realize. As parents, we may feel we're not doing enough or wish we could change things, but the past is behind us, and all we can do is strive to be better. I have legal rights to both of my children. For my oldest, the courts granted me full custody after her mother abandoned her, and I don't receive child support nor want any from her. For my youngest, I have joint guardianship, which is different from adoption or full guardianship, and visitation. Her mother suggested that since she sees me as her daughter's only father, while adoption isn't possible right now due to her age and our unmarried status, we're safe on that front. The courts typically require a stronger bond before approving adoption, even if we feel differently. During my breakup with my youngest daughter's mother, she deeply regretted her mistake and tried to make amends and wanted to continue our relationship. However, I couldn't move past it, though I still love and care for her as the mother of my child and a good friend. She has since moved on but still views me as her child's only father. Despite her mistake, I know she's worked hard to better herself, and I forgave her a long time ago. To be fair, this relationship was the quickest I've ever been in, and it was only my third one in my entire life. My first relationship lasted years, starting when we were both 14, and my second came over a year later after going through tough therapy to cope with the challenges of being a single father at such a young age. Moving forward, I plan to focus on therapy, spend time at home with my kids, and work on my small cafe business here in the Valley. Now for the update. Honestly, all of this really blindsided me. Looking back, she seemed perfect. She was always doing little things for me, randomly getting me gifts, and even cooking for me when she stayed over. She'd initiate intimacy every time, and I'd get these constant steamy photos from her, so it honestly seemed like she was really happy and content with everything. I thought I'd lucked out and found someone who truly understood me and made me feel valued. But in hindsight, it's clear that people are better at hiding things than we often realize. She clearly wasn't okay with any of it, and I had no idea. It's crazy how someone can put on such a perfect front and completely seem like a different person the next day. Anyways, after my post gained some traction, that same night I sent a brief text to her saying that I am sorry for the way she feels, and that we aren't right each other, and that my daughter will always be my daughter, no matter what. My love for my girls will always be greater than… Later last night, I was just hanging out with my girls watching Moana 2 in my room. We all passed out in bed thinking it would be a peaceful night. But at 2 a.m., I was woken up by loud banging on my door, which sent a wave of panic through me. I immediately woke up and grabbed my piece and went to see what was going on. It was my now ex-girlfriend, stumbling, drunk and emotional, completely out of control. She was pounding on the door, yelling and crying, and honestly, it terrified me and probably my kids as well. When I opened the door, there she was, standing there, begging to talk and wanting me to hear her out some more. To make matters worse, my oldest came to the door since she too wanted to know what was happening. I quickly told her to watch over her little sister, making sure she was okay while I dealt with the situation. My oldest went into big sister mode, which made me proud in that moment. Realizing that things were probably getting out of hand and that I couldn't get her to calm down, I knew I had to do something. I called the police and explained that my drunk ex was at my door, refusing to leave. Within less than 10 minutes, a police car pulled up, and they quickly took her into custody. The situation was over just like that, and I haven't heard from her since. The officers suggested I file a restraining order, which I already planned to do after everything that happened. Then, just a few hours ago, I got a call from an unknown number. It was a friend of hers asking if I had seen her, and it felt so good to tell her that her friend was probably in jail and that she wasn't my responsibility anymore since she wasn't even my blood. That suggestion came from a comment on my last post, and it honestly felt so empowering to finally set that boundary. Now, things are starting to calm down, and I can focus on taking care of my kids and myself. I have blocked everyone associated with her and plan on just living for now and doing what I can to be the best dad. Maybe one day I will show my girls this post in times if they ever feel alone in this world to let them know that Daddy will always have their back. To my wonderful children, I am proud of you and will always be. No matter who comes into our lives, I will always choose to be your father first and never last. I cannot wait to see what amazing things you do in this world and what amazing things you will do for others. And when my time eventually comes, know this: you will both always be my greatest achievement. I love you so much.